Hi guys, welcome to Barbie and Ken's world. So I know it's been a long time since I made an appearance on here. I know it's been a while. Oh my goodness, my mental health was everywhere. Like OMG, my mental health was everywhere and I had to take care of it. I had to take some time to get my mental health together. It's not all the way together yet where I can come back more full time like I did before. I will be having some videos come up and being uploaded sometimes. But I'm gonna take the rest of the year to still focus on my mental health. But I will have some videos go up sometimes. I'm gonna try to get it up maybe, if not once a week, maybe once every 2 weeks. But I mainly will do a lot of pre-filming so that I have videos go up next year. But I know you guys are wondering, Lauren, where the hell have you been? Well, like I said, I have been getting my mental health together. I just was thinking about all the loss that I endured when I lost my little brother, my mom, my dad, not being accepted in my husband's side of the family. His father had passed away. So I try to use that time to establish a relationship with my mother-in-law. And, even though I knew emotions were high, everybody's emotions were high, I wanted to pretty much let my mother-in-law know, hey, I'm here. I know what you're going through. You lost your husband. My husband lost his father. So let me embrace you. So I try to establish a relationship with her, but of course it was said I was too forward and I was trying to keep my husband away from his side of the family, which is not true. All I ever did was try to just get close with not just his mother, but other members of his family and actually have a relationship with them. But they're not welcoming at all. They're very too closed off. So I just at that point said, okay, I'm by myself, because the family that I do have that's left and that's alive and kicking, I don't have a relationship with, at least not the type of relationship that I want. My mom's younger sister, I wanted to have a better relationship with her, for the sake of my mother. I wasn't looking for her to take the place of my mother, but I was looking where we were in this together and we got each other's back type thing. But, she just shied away from me. Then I have a cousin I was trying to establish a relationship with. We're very much close in age. That never happened. We ended up having a falling out, so we haven't spoken in years. And then, of course, the people that's left on my dad's side of the family, I don't have a relationship with. I was invited to go on this family reunion cruise, which I'm not gonna lie, I was so excited to go on, because that was my way to possibly start and get close with other members on my mom's side of the family that I have been around as I was younger, but then as I got older, I haven't really been around them like that. So I said, well, you know what? Now that I'm older, I would like to establish a relationship with them. But I wound up not going on the cruise. Everything was paid for and everything, but my husband ended up canceling the last minute, which really got me, my mental health mentally messed up, because, my husband knows everything as far as how I feel with my side of the family, how I feel with his side. And, sometimes I feel like my husband's not enough, because, of course, in every marriage you have your ups and downs and stuff like that. So, I just kind of really felt alone, and I couldn't take it anymore. So that's where I've been. I just been trying to get myself right, trying to figure out where I fit in, where I belong. I've been trying for us to move outside North Carolina for the longest time. We were supposed to. That's another thing too. In previous videos, I mentioned that My husband and I were going to be relocating, but that never happened. So I've been going through mental issues with that because I wanted to go someplace where I can kind of create my own footprint. I said blueprint, but my husband corrected me, said footprint. So, but I wanted to create my own, you know, I wanted to establish something like a clean slate. I don't feel like I have a clean slate here in the state of North Carolina. Then of course, dealing with, it's also hard being a stepmother as well, you know. As you see, I'm very, was very stressed, where I was breaking out everywhere. My face is getting a little bit better, it's healing up. But yeah, it's also hard being a stepmother, where, you know, it's kind of like you're trying to be in a co-parenting relationship where it's a three-way co-parenting and not a two-way. So it's hard with that. So yeah, it's just been a lot. Pretty much everything that has happened and has transpired, to be honest with you, I never foresee for my life. I didn't think I would be living how I was living. So that's, and a lot of stuff that I go through, it always takes me back to my mom, because I feel like she was supposed to kind of be here to guide me through, you know. So I was, you know, I kind of feel like I was struggling with everything. I was struggling at life. I was struggling at being a wife. I was struggling at being a stepmother. I was struggling just period, you know, trying to be accepted, trying to fit in. And to be honest, I'm still not accepted and I still don't fit in. So within that, I did find a love for My Little Pony. Now, even though My Little Pony has been out since way before I was born, I think it was established back in 1982, I believe, and I was born in 1985. So by the time I was born, My Little Pony Hasbro company was still fairly new. So growing up, I loved ponies, but I vaguely remember actually having a pony from My Little Pony growing up. If I did, like I said, I really don't remember, but I fell in love with My Little Pony, and that's what got me through to now. That's what, in a way, saved my life. More so the Friendship is Magic era. Now, I know that came out, I believe, in 2019. And 2019 was the year I moved to North Carolina. So that's why I started watching first. No, I'm sorry. I watched The New Generation, My Little Pony first. That came out back in, I want to say either 2021 or 2023 or 2, maybe. It was really new. And then, yeah, but mainly Friendship is Magic, My Little Pony. Oh, I fell in love with. Literally, like, I went back and forth as far as who my favorite ponies were, but but yeah, that will be in another video. So speaking of which, I do want to clarify what will be what I plan on doing and filming and all that moving forward. Little parched. So I am no longer collecting Barbies. Now I know this is mainly a doll channel, and I'm still going to have it as that. However, the only two Barbies that I have that pretty much I connect with, that I want my channel to, you know, is my mini-me Lorraine, aka Brooklyn, and her best friend Barbie as well, but Malibu. So those are the only two Barbies that I have. I will be doing videos pertaining to them. I'll be mainly doing My Little Pony videos, and I'm gonna get back into books, because at one point in time before My Little Pony, books also was another form of release for me. It was another form of therapy for me, was books. Reading them, reviewing them, being a part of book groups, and establishing friendships with other readers and also authors. I used to do that. And to be honest, when my mother was alive, that was one of the things that she and I connected with, because my mother was definitely a reader. So yeah, so I'm trying to get back into that. I actually started binge watching this one booktuber, and he's very, very popular. And his channel, I will actually link his channel in the description bar below, so definitely check him out. Like, literally, you would get so you would get glued to his channel. Like, I love his channel, and to be honest, his channel has also been helping me mentally and has been helping me get slowly back into the book world. And his name is How to Train Your Gavin. So his name is Gavin, channel name How to Train Your Gavin. Now, he definitely has a very, very big following, where I'm very much of a small YouTuber. But if anybody that does watch my channel that know him, tell him I said hello. I don't comment on his videos, only because when I was in the book world before, I got shunned. The only reason why I got shunned was because back in 2020, I know everybody remembers this, back when George Floyd got killed by a police officer, you know, and then the whole racism stuff started to happen. That's when me personally, that's when I felt like I got a little shunned from the book world, where it was white versus black. And then, you know, so and then I was in a book group even before the George Floyd happened. It was New Year's. My husband, well, at that time, he was just my boyfriend. I was calling myself wishing everybody Happy New Year's. I didn't go live, but I made a video. And of course, my boyfriend was feeling a little R-rated. So, I mean, he was kissing all over me type stuff on camera. I posted it, but it wasn't like anybody reported me, because in this group, I was a moderator. I kind of reported myself to the other moderators and admins, and I said, you know, if it's considered to be inappropriate or pornography type thing, I will delete. And then with that, I ended up getting kicked out the group. I was no longer a moderator, and I lost friends. Friends of the opposite color. So I said, okay, wow. Okay, so because I showed myself outside of books, that was a problem. So that was the first time. Then the second time, the George Floyd thing, then that's when I really kind of felt shunned from the book community, because of my skin color and the fact that it affected every Black person. And of course, you know, but so that's what made me stop with the books. Now I'm getting, you know, back into it. So that's why I said I have not commented on How to Train Your Gavin's channel, because I'm still afraid that if I get back full force into it of how I used to be, that I'll probably get shunned again. So I'm kind of moving slow when it comes to commenting on other booktubers' channel. But if Gavin just so happens to watch and look at my channel, hi, just know you have a fan. And yes, I have been watching your channel and I have not been commenting, but I will at some point in time, maybe next year, maybe sometime this year, I don't know, strike the courage to finally comment on your channel. So, hi Gavin. But yes, I urge you to check his channel out and subscribe if that's your cup of tea, if you are into books and stuff like that. So yeah, and I will say, you know, quiet as kept, Gavin also, just by looking at his channel, has been helping me as well, mentally. So yeah, I've been trying to find, you know, certain things around here in North Carolina, since I figure I am not going anywhere, that I can possibly get into and really fall in love with life again, you know? I will say we did move to a new hotel. The hotel that you see, well, the room that you see in the background is not going to be a permanent situation. We do plan on going to another hotel on the 12th of August, and we're just going to stay there until we actually move into an actual townhouse or a house. We're we're supposed to go into a roommate situation with one of our mutual friends. So he's supposed to move out of his mother's house next year. So we're supposed to all go in and possibly looking for a private landlord situation. So hopefully that still works because we could sure use that. Let's see. Yeah, I mean, that's the only thing I can think of as far as everything that's new, what I've been doing. Yeah, but I will be doing a lot more filming. That's definitely going to happen. I will be doing a lot more filming. Like I said, I'm going to do a lot of pre-filming so that when next year comes, I will still have content going up. So when I have this episode again where I need to take a step back from YouTube or whatever, I can still do that and have videos go up where I don't have to film. Oh, another update. The last you guys heard, I adopted a dog. Well, sad to say, we decided to rehome him. So we have rehomed Blue. The reasoning really for rehoming him, when we first got him, we got him from a backyard breeder, and he came with so many problems, so many issues. It was a lot for me to handle because, like I said, I call myself getting an animal really to help with my mental health, and I felt like my mental health was getting worse and not better since having Blue. When we first got him, you know, we let him roam around the room, have, you know, be free, you know, because like I said, we did not know what his previous situation was, what all it entailed. But he also needed a lot of medical attention as well, a lot of surgeries. So we got all that done. But it turned out, you know, after we got him neutered, well, actually, even before we got him neutered, I noticed as a way that he would just pee anywhere. But also at that time, he still always used his pee pads because at the time he was pee pad trained. But then when we got him neutered, it's like all training went out the window. He was pissed. So he decided to pee anywhere and poop anywhere, knowing he had a perfectly good pee pad. So, and I would take him out, but it was like even when I would take him out for walks and stuff like that, it did not help still. So then I created a playpen for him where his kennel was in there, his bed, food and water, and then pee pads to force him to pee and poop where he needs to pee and poop. He did that for a while, but then he started to drift off. And then I, every now and again, would be like, you know what, I'm gonna let you roam, I'm gonna let you out, because I didn't want him to be just locked up and confined. I didn't like that, because me personally, struggling with mental health, I don't like to be confined. You know what I mean? I don't like to be limited. So that's why I thought about that. I said, well, you know what? Okay. With my supervision during the day, I was have Blue out, and then at night, put him in the playpen. That didn't go well because, like I said, he would pee everywhere. He would poop everywhere, purposely, because he knew what he was doing. It wasn't like he did not know what he was doing. He knew what he was doing, which would piss me off. So I said, okay, back to confinement. Even I didn't want to, but I had to. So then it got to the point he would constantly whine all the time, and you know, I felt like he wanted a little bit more from me than I was able to give. And so I felt like, okay, and it's okay if he has mental issues too, because obviously he had mental issues, but I just kind of felt like I was in need of something that he just cannot, he was not in the place to give me, and that's okay, you know, because what he went through before he came to me and my husband, you know. So we try to give him a good home, we try to love on him, and we still love him, but it did not work out. I felt like my mental health was not getting better, because he was supposed to be an emotional support type of animal for me, and it was not getting any better. So we tried to, it took us a while to rehome him. I had posted them on Facebook, I posted them on Craigslist. Every time I post them on Craigslist, it'll get deleted. So, but then I had so many, oh my God, it was hard to even rehome him at first. So finally we were successful and we rehomed him about a couple of days ago. So he's in a good home. And yeah, so I feel, I mean, it's bittersweet that I had it end the way it did and we had to separate and go different ways because it was not working out. But I want him to get what he needs. And obviously what he needed was something that I could not give him because of my mental health. And not only that, but, you know, he was also starting to get very rebellious as of lately as well. So, but he's in a good home now. And right now I just decided being a fur baby mother is not in the cards for me. So no more pets for me unless it is a artificial one. From like a pet that belongs to Lorraine, my mini-me, and her bestie, Malibu. Other than that, I'm good on it. Quiet as cat. I'm really a cat person, but we had to take our cats that we had previously back to the shelter that we got them from because me and my husband started to develop an allergy. But we didn't have the allergies, which, by the way, if you really go back into my videos, you would see the day that we adopted them and all that. But yeah, if it wasn't for us developing an allergy, literally, we would have still had them. But even then, it's a lot of times it's hard to go places with animals. And another thing was, you know, at the time when we had Blue, it was hard for us to go out of town because we had to find somebody to watch him. I realized we don't have the particular people in our life where if we need to go someplace or travel someplace and we can't bring Blue, that Blue can comfortably be with another individual or family temporarily until we got back. We don't have people in our life that is willing to do that. So that's another, that was another thing I was thinking about. So that's why I said I don't like being limited. So, especially me having mental health issues, I'm limited enough with that. I don't want to be even more limited. So that's another reason. So I'm drinking Powerade. I want to get back into drinking my teas and my coffee and possibly hot chocolate. Cause Gavin, I'm not gonna lie, cause Gavin from How to Train Your Gavin, he be making the most delicious, well, I can't say it's delicious, but in eyesight, it looks so good, cappuccinos and stuff like that and coffee. And I'm like, oh, so, but yeah. But this is Saturday when I'm filming this. By the time you guys will see this, it'll be the next day. I can't tell you when you will see another video from me, but I will let you guys know in the community tab. So definitely keep an eye out for my community page because I always put up details as far as what's going on with me, what's going on with the channel. But I will say this, guaranteed, I will have a video next month. The month of August, I will have a video. I don't know when in August, but it is going to be in August. That I do know. Also, in my absence, I noticed that I gained a lot of subscribers. Thank you so much. I appreciate you guys. But also, I lost the subscribers I gained. And I made a post on my community tab. You know, I understand, you know, there's some subscribers or some people who prefer channel contenters, if I even said that right, content creators, I'm sorry, content creators to be more active in order to stay subscribed. And I get that, or even want to subscribe. With me, I want to try to give you guys the best content as possible. I want to give you the best me as possible. I don't want to give you half of me. I don't want to give you just a little bit of me. I like, when I do things, I like to go all in and I like to give my all. And with my mental health the way it was, I was not going to do that. And I would do you guys a disservice. So that's why I had to take some time to myself. I had to be absent to get me right, at least right enough where I can still come back and give you my, like, I'm still going through my mental health situation right now, but I'm good enough where I can still give you guys my all when I come on this camera and I talk to you guys, you know. But yeah, but for those that still have stuck by me, still stayed subscribed and all that, thank you so much. I totally appreciate you, because you didn't have to. You didn't have to at all. You could have left with everybody else. But for the subscribers that I have left, from the last I checked, the 402 or maybe 401 subscribers that I currently have, thank you. When I was absent, the most I had was 406. So I lost about 4 or 5 subscribers. But, you know, that's, like I said, it's no hard feelings. I understand. You know. For those that have communicated with me through the community tab, thank you so much. For those that follow me, where I always look at your videos and I comment, if I have not commented on your channel or your videos lately, I'm so sorry. Don't charge it to my heart at all, because like I said, I was trying to get my mental health together, and I can't be the best me and all of that without trying to have a step back. But yeah, to all my subscribers that I have, thank you. I totally appreciate you more than you know. I'm trying to figure out, is there anything else that I need to share with you guys? Yes, okay, so going forward, what would be on this channel, I would mainly just share things about Lorraine and Malibu, stuff with them. They're establishing right now a full library. So I'll be establishing book content that pertains to books that they like or books that they want to have in their collection. As far as books with me, I will get back into that, doing book reviews, book talk, with discussions and stuff like that. I will be doing a lot of My Little Ponies, and I also established a liking for the Unicorn Academy. So I have a little bit of Unicorn Academy shown as well. I also, and I've actually found and realized all along what my spiritual animal was. All this time, for so many years, I'm thinking that my spiritual animal was a dolphin. No. In being absent and getting myself together as far as my mental health, I have realized that my spiritual animal is a unicorn. So I have been collecting unicorns as well. So I will be having unicorns on my channel as well. Because I have been collecting the, I can't even pronounce the name, but it starts with an S. But yeah, but I would definitely show them on here. So yeah. I know I did in my community tab mention that I was going to have some Tarot and Oracle. I decided not to put that in, only because I know I'll probably end up getting a little bit of hate for that, because some people have their opinion of how they see Tarot and Oracle. Me personally have a different opinion. So I don't want the backlash. So I decided just to kind of do that in my own personal time as far as the Tarot and Oracle. So I'm not going to have that be a part of the channel. Just mainly books, My Little Pony, Malibu and Lorraine, and unicorns. And of course, I did say initially I was going to be doing vlogs and stuff, but the way my camera and stuff is set up, I cannot do vlogs. So I'll probably more so just do a lot of shorts. So yeah, I'll probably do like more so shorts and stuff like that. Unfortunately, so far this year, we didn't do any type of traveling. We had so many trips set up for this year, and that never happened. But we do have a trip coming up for Christmas, and we're supposed to be going on a Christmas cruise. Cross my fingers it happens. So yeah, so we're supposed to be going on that. My birthday is coming up. For those of you guys who don't know, my birthday is August 15th. So initially my husband was going to take me to Vegas, but there has been a change in his job. So we had to cancel the Vegas trip and pivot that. So I have no idea what I'm going to do for my birthday or what my husband has planned for me. So yeah. So yeah. All in a nutshell. But yeah, I've been trying to really, my mental health is bad, y'all. It really is bad. Like depression, anxiety, and all that. Like I am taking anxiety and depression medicine. Thank goodness. I'm taking antidepressants that my doctor had prescribed me. But I am due to see a psychiatrist soon, as far as with my bipolar and stuff. So, but yeah. And of course, I'm not working. Stay-at-home wife. I have nothing to do. I do nothing. And that's another thing. It's kind of like I spend every single day just doing the same thing in the bed. That has to change. I'm not used to that. So, yeah. It's a lot of stuff. I still have a lot of work to do. I still got a lot of soul searching and getting myself right. But I am good enough to come back and give you guys my all, like I said. Now, like I said, just for the remainder of this year, I'm not going to be putting out too much content, but I will be putting out some. And like I said, I'll let you guys know all the details in the community tab as I know, as of how I feel. But I will say I will be doing a lot of pre-filming for next year because I will have a lot of content for next year, a lot. So regardless if I'm in my mental health crises or not, I will still have content because of all my pre-filming. So, but as far as the remainder of this year, yeah. I mean, like I said, you guys will still see content. It just won't be as much. And if you guys are still willing to rock with me no matter what, then I'll be glad to have y'all. But if not, you know, I understand. You know, my channel, I realize, is not for everybody. So, but yes, guys, that's where I've been. And that's how I've been, actually. Yeah. So I'm gonna go ahead and end the video. And if you like my video and you feel like you want to subscribe after everything I said, definitely think about subscribing and give me a thumbs up. Also, interact with me in the comments. You know, I would love to hear from you guys. You know, how you guys are doing, how your summer is going. If you're not working or if you're working, it's how you been. How are you? You know? So, yeah. So with that being said, guys, ta-ta and stay one with the waves. Bye.